Hi everyone, my name is Gaby and welcome to Core 30. All we're going to need for today's workout is our mat, a great attitude, and a bottle of water whenever you get thirsty. So let's get right into this and let me start our timer so we can get started on our warm-up. Our first exercise is just going to be rolling our neck out, making sure we're taking out any possible tension in our neck. We get a lot of tension in our neck from being on the computer, being at our desk, working on our schoolwork, or your other responsibilities. So really roll it out here and focus on taking out any strain. Go in the directions you feel are most needed. If you feel most tension in the back, you can focus on rolling it out there. Or if you feel the best, if you go in complete circles, feel free to do so. We're here for about another 20 more seconds, so if you're going in one specific direction, switch sides. Really taking out any possible strain here, going from side to side, or in full circles. We have 10 more seconds, so really focus on getting any last strain in our necks here. And in 3, 2, 1. Next I want you to do is some simple arm circles, really starting to wake up our shoulders and our arms for whenever we're in those plank positions or at any time in this workout. Really starting to go small circles forward and starting to increase it now, making those arm circles go a little bit larger now. As you go larger, you feel it more in your back and rotation in your shoulders. And we have a few more seconds here. And in 3, 2, 1, taking it back, going the other direction now, small circles backwards if you were going forward the first time. Really starting to work those shoulders, feeling it right here on our tops of our shoulders, starting to warm them up. Next, starting to increase that circle to bigger, larger circles. If this is a little bit difficult for your back, no worries, you can do one arm at a time to really focus on that singular arm. And then switching the side if you were. We have about 5 more seconds here. And in 3, 2, and 1. Relax, shake them out. Next, we're going into our marching twist. So hands near your head, not pushing on it. We don't want to create any extra strain here. And marching with a twist. Really starting to activate our core now for the first time. Really feeling it. Embrace, tighten your core so you feel it as you twist. Our goal is to get our elbow to knee. Of course, it does not have to reach it all the way. That's just our goal, our movement pattern. So we really focusing on using the whole core here, really focusing on it and starting to warm it up here. If at any times your arms get tired, you can march it out, lower them for just a bit, shake them out, and get back into it. We want them up here to really create that goal for us as where we're crunching our legs up. We have 3 more seconds. And 2, 1. Shake it out, shake those arms out. Next, we're doing a similar movement, but on the side, working our side, the side of our core, our obliques. So what I like to do is reach up and pull down, just like that. Reaching up and pulling down, feeling it run through the side of our core, feeling it directly on each side. You can either do the pulling down method or the elbow to knee again, as we were doing in the other one. It's up to you. Personally, I like the pulling down method, so that's what I'm going to continue doing, but it's totally whatever's most comfortable for you. The most important part is that you're tightening your core, you're warming it up, and you're feeling it during this entire warm-up. So it's ready for this hard workout that we're about to endure. We have about 5 more seconds here, and in 3, 2, and 1. Relax, shake it out. Come with me to the end of our mats now. We're going into an inchworm. So I want you to hinge at your hips, feel the stretch going down the back of your legs, and walk it out into a plank position. Holding it nice and straight here for just a second. Walking it back up and standing up. Continuing with this pattern, walking it down, holding the plank, coming back up, feeling that stretch in our hamstrings, and continuing on. Really warming up our shoulders here and tightening in core, bracing in the core as we're in our plank. We have about 20 more seconds and then we're done with our cool down. I'm sorry, our warm-up. It's too early for our cool down. But keep going. We have about 10 more seconds. And then we can get a quick water break. And we'll start with the body of our workout. And in 3, 2, and 1. That was awesome. Good warm-up. Make sure everything else is warm. If you need to stretch something else out real fast, go ahead, do so. But I'm going to explain our very first set. Our first set is almost like a cardio round, so let's get ready for it. The first move is what I like to call 3 high knees into a hold. So we're going to pretend like there's almost like a ladder in front of us or little hurdles, and we're going to high knee, hold. High knee, hold, just like that. Really embracing our core with each high knee. Next, we're going to go to our mat. We're going to get into our plank position, and we're going to be jacking our feet out and in, just like this. Bracing our core in and working it out, getting our heart rate up. And our last move is going to be what I like to call break dancers. So we're still almost in a plank position here, and then we can either be legs straight or legs bent like this, almost like in a bear stance. And you're going to bring your opposite leg in, twist, and touch that toe, just like that. And doing it on the other side, almost like if you're breakdancing. Feeling that twisting motion in our core and really working out the obliques there as well. We're going to be repeating that 3 times with a 35 seconds of work and 15-second rest. So let's get straight into it. Let me start our timer and we can get started. First, with our high knees to the hold. We're starting in 5 seconds. So pull up your hair, get ready, because we're starting in 3, 2, 1. High knee, hold. Just like this. You can make it faster to really get that heart rate up. I want you to make sure as you're doing your high knees, you're lifting that knee over your waist so that you really feel the contraction in your core and you're holding it there. If the jumping is too difficult, you can march from side to side and then hold, just like that. It's totally fine. We have 5 more seconds, so keep at it, marching or jumping. And in 3, 2, 1, relax. Catch your breath, and let's go to our mat and get ready for those plank jacks. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Same thing here. With our plank jacks, we want to make sure that we're having good form the entire time. But if the jumping is too much on our knees, or if it's uncomfortable at any point, you're welcome to step it out. Going from side to side each time. You're still working the same amount in your core. You're just not using as much in the jumping portion. It's totally fine. Do what your body is telling you to. We have about 7 more seconds, so keep at it. Making sure we're staying in good plank form. Everything is straight. And in 3, 2, 1, relax. Drop it down for a second. You can stay on your mat because we're going into our break dancers. In 3, 2, 1, making sure our elbows, our shoulders, elbows, and wrists are all in line, either straight legs and coming out touching our toe, or in the more bear stance position, coming and touching our toe. It's totally up to you, whatever you find is most comfortable. Personally, I think this stance is a little bit more difficult than the straight leg, than just coming out here. But it's up to you. We have 10 more seconds here. I want you to really twist your body and feel that rotation in your core. And in 3, 2, 1, drop it down, relax. Shake those shoulders out. We were on them for a good amount of time, and now they can rest while we do our high knees. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pretending like there's little hurdles in front of us. We're jumping over them or marching, and we're getting our heart rate up, contracting our core the entire time as we are jumping the hurdles and holding on the edge. Keeping sure we're breathing, we're not holding our breaths, and we're breathing out as it's the most difficult. Our heart rate's getting up, our breath is getting faster. I know this is difficult, but we only have 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Whew. Getting out of breath, and you should be too. But let's get ready for our planks. It's not over yet. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Again, shoulders, elbows, and wrists are all in line. We're jumping out and in, or stepping. Of course, if this is uncomfortable for your wrist being on your hand for so long, you can go down to your elbows and do the same exact move. It's totally fine. It's up to you what you prefer. You can also be stepping it out down here. Whatever you find most comfortable. We have 10 more seconds, so keep pushing, really tightening that core, making everything stable. And in 3, 2, 1, relax. Whew. We have our break dancers next, so let's give it all we have right here. We're starting in 5 seconds, so get ready. Decide whether you're doing straight leg or bent leg, and let's get started in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Twisting our body all the way to the side and touching our opposite toe. Really feeling that contraction on each side as we twist, feeling it on the side that's closest to the floor. That's where you should be feeling it. And you're also not holding your breath at this point either. You're breathing in and out as the most difficult part of the exercise. And we're relaxing in 3, 2, 1. Relax. That was 2 times around. We got to do it one more time, and then we're done with those exercises for the entire workout. So let's go. Give it all we have right here. And in 3, 2, 1, let's get started. Side and the other side. Really trying to lift our legs as high as we can, making those hurdles grow a little bit taller this round. It's the last round. Really push yourself. If those hurdles were a foot off the ground last round, make them a little taller this round. We have 10 more seconds, so keep at it. It's the last 10 seconds of this exercise. Really. High knees and hold. And in 3, 2, 1, relax. Whew. Catch your breath. And let's get ready for our planks. Bringing it down, deciding if we're gonna be on our elbows or on our hands. It's up to you. And in 3, 2, 1, lifting it up and jacking it out and in, making sure we're staying as stable as we can. Our core is tight. Our shoulders are directly above our wrist or our elbows. And we are bouncing it out and in, or stepping, totally up to you. We have 10 more seconds, so give it all you have right here. Our heart rate is raising. And in 3, 2, and 1, drop it down. Good job, everyone. That was awesome. We have one more exercise, and then we're done with this set, and we get to drink a long break with water. So let's get through it. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Either bent legs or straight, and twisting to the side, coming and reaching the toe. Same thing goes on the other side. Try to make this as slow as we can, so we really feel it in our core as we rotate. We have 15 more seconds. It's the last time we're doing this. Give it all you have right here. Breathe in and out, making sure we're not holding our breath in these planks. And in 3, 2, 1, drop it down. Congratulations, guys. That was the first set of this workout. You guys can have a long rest with some water. I'm gonna get some, and then I'll explain the second set. Okay, so our second set is going to be a little bit shorter than that first set. and it's gonna be all on the mat. So what we're gonna be starting off with is what I call bicycle pulses. So we're gonna be sitting down either in a C-sit position or with our elbows behind us, whatever you prefer. And we're just gonna be bicycling our legs out and in, like if we're riding our bicycle, almost laying down, really focusing on our core. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay it all the way down, and we're gonna be doing crunches. But these crunches, we're just gonna have our hands up in the air, and we're gonna reach up, trying to reach as far up, straight up as we can. I do not want your hands here at your neck, because that's how you get extra strain in your neck that we talked about earlier. That's what we don't want. So to prevent that, we're just gonna have our hands straight up and reaching up, just like that. It's still gonna be repeating it 3 times with a 35-second work time and a 15-second rest. So let's get straight into it. We're starting off with those bicycle pulses. So get ready on your mat, either in that C-sit position or with our elbows behind us. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna start with our elbows behind us. It's a little bit easier that way. And then maybe I'll push myself to go to the C-sit. But here I want you to make sure that we're bringing our legs straight and coming in, really focusing it on our core, especially our lower core. That's exactly where we should be feeling it. We have 10 more seconds here, so keep at it, really pulsing our legs in and out. And in 3, 2, and 1, relax. Lift it up, stretch out that back if it feels a little uncomfortable, and lay it down so we can get ready for our crunches. We have about 5 seconds until it starts, so take a breather and let's get into it. In 3, 2, 1, lifting straight up and reaching up, really feeling it in our core, in our upper core now, as we reach up into the sky, pretend you're trying to grab something up above you, and the only way to reach it is with these crunches. We have 15 more seconds, so keep at it, working that core, going up, trying to reach straight up ahead of you. And in 3, 2, and 1, relax it down. Sit it up, grab water if you need it. We're getting ready for our bicycle pulses again. This time, if you want, you can come with me, and I'm gonna try in the seated position. But let's get working. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm gonna try here in the seated position. It's a little bit more difficult to balance the weight of your upper body with your lower body. So if you wanna start off in the seated position, and then it gets a little too difficult, you can come down to your elbows. That's totally fine. We have about 13 more seconds here, so keep at it. Keep pulsing those legs in and out, feeling it in my lower core. And we are relaxing in 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Lift it up, stretch it out, take a drink of water. Do whatever you have to do to get ready for these next set of crunches, because we're starting in 3, 2, and 1. Hands up and reaching as far up as we can. Really focusing on going slow and controlled, fighting against gravity here. Not using any sort of momentum, just our muscles of our core. Coming up and lowering down slowly. We have 10 more seconds. Keep at it. Making sure we're breathing. We're also not holding our breaths here. And in 3, 2, and 1, relax. Catch your breath here on the floor if you need it. Sit up. We have 1 more set of these, and then we're done. We get another water break. So let's push through these last set. We're getting started in 3, 2, and 1. Pulsing our legs in and out here. Really focusing on our core. Either in the seated position or on our elbows back here, whichever is more comfortable for you. I think I'm gonna stay down here because I'm really feeling it. I'm struggling. You might be struggling, but we're struggling together. So let's keep at it. We have about 8 more seconds, so keep going. And in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Stretch out that back. I know, especially in that C-seated position, it could be a little uncomfortable for your back. So really stretch it out here. Take this rest. And let's get started with the last crunches in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Crunching up, making sure we're not putting any unnecessary strain on our necks here, and really focusing on that upper core. Really feeling it as we crunch up. We have about 15 more seconds. We're more than halfway done. It's the last time and we get a break. So give it all you have right here. And 5 more seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job, everyone. Grab a drink of water and then we can explain the final set. Okay, everyone, our final set is gonna be on the mat as well. So get comfortable. Our first one is gonna be what I call a crab toe touch. So our fingertips are gonna be facing inwards, close to facing our toes. We're gonna lift up into what I call a crab position here, and we're gonna reach up and touch the opposite toe, really contracting our core as we go from each side to side. Afterwards, we're gonna lay it down, and we're gonna have our feet bent just like this, and we're gonna be lifting our shoulders up and reaching from side to side, really working our obliques here, reaching down our foot, just like that. This one is gonna be the same as the last round. The 2 exercises repeated 3 times with 35 seconds of work and a 15-second rest. So let me start our timer and we can get straight into it. We have 10 seconds until our crab toe touches, so let's get ready. And in 3, 2, 1, lifting up and reaching each side. Really trying to have a semi-crunch here of our core as we reach our toes. If this is too difficult, you can always crunch at the knees here. Just bringing your knees closer to your chest and crunching. If at any time you lose your balance and you fall off, it's okay, it happens. Just try to tighten your core and you'll have more balance. But let's get back into it. We have 3 more seconds, and 2, and 1. Relax, bring it down. Next is our penguin toe touches. So lay down, get comfortable, because we're gonna be going from side to side in 3, 2, 1, lifting our shoulders as high off the ground as we can and going from side to side here. Really feeling it on the side of our core, our obliques. Going from side to side, trying to reach as low on our shoes as we can. We have about 20 more seconds here, so keep at it. I know this one's difficult. If at any time you need a rest, come down, catch your breath, take your rest, and get back into it when you're ready. We have 5 more seconds, keep at it. And in 3, 2, 1, relax, bring it down. Catch your breath, bring it back up, and we can get ready for our crab toe touches, the second round. We're getting started in 3, 2, and 1, lifting it up and touching either our toes or our knees, whatever is best for you. You can do a mixture. It's totally up to you. We have about 20 more seconds. Keep at it. It's the last set of this workout. This is the last ones. Keep giving it all you have here. Really focusing on your power. We have 10 more seconds. You can do it for 10 more seconds. Tightening your core, making sure we're keeping our balance and working. And in 3, 2, 1, drop it down. Shake out those arms if they're tired from holding you for so long. And let's get ready for our penguin touches. Laying it down, and we're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Going from side to side here. Lifting our shoulders up. If you can, have your shoulders not touch the ground at all. And twisting from side to side. Really trying to reach as low as you can. We have 15 more seconds. Keep working. Keep pushing. You have the strength to do this. We're doing this together, so let's go. Breathing. We're not holding our breaths here. I know I may be repeating myself, but it's the truth. And in 3, 2, 1, bring it down and relax. This is our last round of the whole entire workout, so let's give it all we have right here, and then we can have a nice and relaxing cool down. So let's get ready in 3, 2, 1, lifting it up and touching our toes or our knees. The important part is that we're reaching for that opposite limb and we are contracting our core, making sure that we're trying to keep our balance the entire time and keep working. It's the last time, so give it all you have right here. We have about 5 more seconds, and in 3, 2, and 1, bring it down. Shake out those arms. Let's get ready for the very last exercise of this workout, our penguin touches. And in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lifting it up, feeling it in our obliques, especially a little bit in our upper core as we go from side to side here. We have about 20 more seconds. It's the last exercise. You can do it for 20 more seconds. I know you can. Keep going, reaching as low on our foot as we can. Making sure we're breathing, not putting any unnecessary strain on our necks. And in 3, 2, and 1, drop it down. Catch your breath. That was awesome, everyone. The body of our workout is complete. Let's go drink our last bit of water, and then we can get into our cool down. Okay, everyone, for our cool down, I want us to go to the edge of our mats and bend down at our hips and reach for the floor and go into our downward dog. Really feel pushing our chest into the floor, feeling it in our opening our backs and our chest. We can start walking it out here, really stretching out those calves if during any of those jumping movements, feeling it through our calves and along our backs. Next, I want us to go into our cobra here, really stretching out our core, having our shoulders away from our ears, pushing down against the floor, and stretching out that midsection. Breathing in and out. One more time, breathing in and out. Curling our toes back under, going back into our downward dog. Really stretching it out one more time here. Breathing in and out. One more time, in and out. Bending our knees, going to the floor, turning it around and sitting down. With our straight legs here, I want you to bend one of them, cross it over the other, and really stretch out our backs here. Really using our arm as leverage, and try to look all the way around you. Breathing in and out. One more time, breathing in and out. Undoing your crossed legs and doing it on the other side. Crossing the other way. Trying to get an equal stretch on both sides. Breathing in and out. One more time, breathing in and out. Now, coming to our feet and doing a nice shoulder stretch, really pulling our shoulder across our chest and pulling it in. Really working, stretching out that shoulder after those planks or any other part that we're holding our body weight up. And now switching sides. I want you to make sure that this hand that is pushing against the straight arm is either in front of the elbow or behind it, but not on the elbow, not pushing directly on that joint. And stretching it out. Next, spreading our feet apart into an almost sumo squat position. Breathing in once and out. One more time. And out. Congratulations, everyone, for completing that difficult workout. Feel free to leave your feedback on this class at the description. There's a survey at the description. Feel free to fill it out and let me know what you guys are thinking. Anyways, I am glad you completed this class. I hope to see you next week. Bye.